Yo, so today I'm going to be talking about a guy who not everyone is the biggest fan of, and understandably so, but I think each and every single one of you fuckers can agree he has at least top 2 or 3 potential in this fucking series, and that is bitch boy Momonosuke. He's kind of been used and abused by Toei for the past year or so, attempting to learn how to fucking create his little dragon cloud shits, but now that that is finally over for good, I gotta appreciate the good in him. I mean, he has been an honorary member of the fucking crew pretty much all post-time skip. And post-time skip has been going on for well over a decade now, so it's gonna be sad to see him go. Anyway, we're gonna talk about how objectively overpowered Momo should be in the future. So Momo was born and raised on Whitebeard's ship for the first few years of his life, which is quite the fucking environment to be raised in. And then after that, he was chilling on Roger's ship for a year or two. So if you look at everyone in One Piece, Momo was raised around the craziest motherfuckers. The only other guys who even come close are Buggy, Teach, and Shanks. But Momo was on both of those fucking crews, so he's just nice like that, I guess. I don't fucking know. He was young though, so he didn't understand much of what was going on, but this is a dick riding video, so we aren't gonna acknowledge that. Also, Momo's 28 biologically, so I can't say this. So, you know, I could say that, you weird fucker. But anyway, my point is, Momo has seen a lot of shit. He has seen the strongest motherfuckers ever with his own 2 eyes. He also basically sees 2 current Yonkos as his, kind of big brother, I guess you could kind of say. That relationship may be a little headcanon, but it makes sense, I guess. I mean, at least Shanks seems to care about him. Maybe it's like a little cousin or some shit. And if I'm remembering right, he did kind of look at Momo as a new era type of motherfucker, but then again, Shanks is a stupid rat bitch, so you never know with him. But anyway, Momo has lived a life that isn't even close to anybody else in the fucking story. So after his little pirate days, he's just chilling in Wano until Oden gets boiled, and he gains a little trauma from Kaido, which adds a little bit of fuel to the fire for the future. And speaking of future, he jumps into fucking 20 years into the future with some of Oden's goons, and most notably Kinemon. Momo ends up at Punk Hazard and eats the only cloned zone fruit that we know of, which is a pretty big fucking deal. His fruit is literally Kaido's, except that he's pink. I think Vegapunk saw the fruit as a fail because he was pink, because he's a little perfectionist little bastard. And Kaido's fruit is nothing to fucking sneeze at here. If zero experience Momo can do something with it, it's a broken, no skill fruit. That's like giving a fucking baby full enchanted diamond armor in Minecraft and telling him that click means hit, and all he has to do is hit fucking baby chickens. Anybody can be broken with the dragon fruit. It's just one of those fruits, like the magma fruit, or even Sugar's fruit, the bitch who can touch people and turn them into toys. They would be broken no matter who has them, as opposed to like the gum fruit, where it's complete dog shit if you're not Joy Boy. And Momo is a good ass person to have a fruit. I mean, he has fucking god genes, literally, pretty much. He's the perfect person to have a OP devil fruit. But any fucking way, Momo's fruit is actually pretty useless because he's a baby-ass dragon, because he's a literal 8-year-old, so I guess it's pretty dog shit in that circumstance. And then we learn that Momo comes from a nutty-ass bloodline with Oden, the fucking Nico Robin of the Roger Pirates being his father. And no, I'm not comparing Oden to Robin, alright? Odin doesn't have tits, obviously. They just have the same role, while Oden is ever so slightly stronger than Robin. Just a teeny tiny bit. They could easily go head-to-head. We go to Wano, and Momo is pretty much useless in the beginning stages. Well, let's be honest here, he was kind of always pretty useless. But shit takes a decent turn for Momo as a character in the prison, where he actually steps the fuck up and stops being a pussy-ass bitch and becomes a fucking leader. And let's be honest, that shit is very fucking impressive for an 8-year-old. When I was 8 years old, all I did was fucking play Wizard 101 and Pokemon all goddamn day. No way in hell I'd be able to do that shit. Then on Onigashima, when he's about to be fucking executed, he stands his motherfucking ground. And I mean, yeah, he's crying and shit, but he's not being a bitch. He has pride in his motherfucking family. And of course, he gets aged the fuck up by that one ugly bitch, what's her fucking name? Shinobu. 20 goddamn years, so now he's the age that he's supposed to be. He's still mentally an 8-year-old, but he's in a jacked body of a 10-foot tall man, which I'm still kind of confused as to why he's fucking jacked. You'd think that he would be a scrawny little bitch, but no, he got artificially aged up and gained muscle by getting all pruned up. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but this is One Piece, so what the fuck actually makes sense anyway. His time on Onigashima is completely wasted away because he's stuck learning how to fucking fly and make clouds for the entirety of the Kaido versus Luffy fight. I was hoping we'd see some kind of hybrid Momo versus hybrid Kaido moment, but no, that didn't fucking happen, and I'm very sad, but moving on. All he did was fucking bite Kaido. That's it. It makes me very mad. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this motherfucker has the fucking voice of all things, which only 4 confirmed characters at this point have. And that's his OP-ass father, Luffy the main character, and Roger the former Pirate King. And I'm pretty sure Momo is the only one who can straight up just give orders to Zunisha. I think Odin can too, if I remember correctly. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure he can. I think it's a Kozuki thing, which is a pretty OP-ass ability considering Zunisha isn't some pushover-ass bitch. That motherfucker was in Joy Boy's squad. They gotta be at least somewhat OP. But that brings us to the current point in the anime where Luffy literally just beat Kaido last week, and Momo is about to go into his human form and flex on everyone at Wano. But that's not all what he's about to do. He's about to go head-to-head with a fucking admiral and actually do decent damage while doing the equivalent of just smashing buttons and seeing what happens. He does get his ass saved by that, that one bitch, but he did still do a pretty good job and isn't a whole lot weaker than somebody like Yamato at this point. I mean, he is weaker, but by the way, Yamato, is pretty broken. She's not ass. I'm very confident that Momo has conquers. No doubt in my fucking mind. He probably has every broken ability like that, if we're being honest. He's just gifted with everything. I'm not too sure what he's gonna end up doing training wise, because the strongest person on Wano right now is probably Yamato, and I guess she's just gonna fucking train him up to like Yonko level on her own. I don't know. But my point is, Momo is gonna be broken, and he will play some kind of role in the final saga, and I'm kind of hoping that there's like a little 6 month to a year, time skip in the future where Momo actually gets a chance to get fucking good, and I could definitely see a Momo versus Green Bull rematch at some point, and I think Momo is taking that shit easy, mainly because of plot, but also because he's gonna be fucking OP. But yeah, no. That's it. I'm excited for what Oda has in store for Momo, and I'm gonna miss him. I can't lie. He was the main guy of the Kaido Big Mom saga, and it's gonna be weird not having him around or being relevant. Oh yeah, I don't know how the fuck I'm forgetting this. He has fucking one of Odin's swords, and we've seen how fucking OP Enma is, so he's also gonna be a pretty decent swordsman, I'd hope. Yeah, fuck you.